Well, Rob, it's March, and we've introduced almost all of the monthly episodes that we do.
Yes.
Now we've got house rules.
Yes.
I think of two house rules specifically. First and foremost, Monopoly and the free parking jackpot. And then the other one, I need you to tell me if this is the right name or not, because sometimes I get it wrong in my head. But isn't the Pokemon thing Nuzlocke?
Yes, it's Nuzlocke.
So that's what we're going to do in the month of March, which is take video games and apply a change to the rule set. This could be some sort of ROM hack. It could be some sort of mod somebody made. Or what I often end up doing is just make up a rule for myself and keep myself to it.
Well, I can tell you that this is in fact not going to be an entire stream about how much you should wipe your feet before you walk in and wash your hands.
That's right. Yeah, those are different house rules.
Right.
And it should also mention that
We did wash our hands.
We do wash our hands. But also it occurs to me that we've got a weird thing happening with you with our yearly calendar. It starts with the earliest of spring, March, where you have to play a game in a crazy way. Then it's April, where you specifically have to play a game I think you'll find terrible. Then it's May, where you specifically have to play a game that we don't know anything about and nobody ever wants to play it.
Right.
But it all comes in the end in June when you get to play one of your favorites.
Yes.
So
Yes, or the few times I get to nudge you into playing something
right.
something that I liked.
Right. So that's house rules for us. And if anybody has their own gaming house rule that they do themselves, or if they can just think of one, send it to us. Send us an email. Leave a comment. Either one. And we can add it to our list. And one day a random number generation will just bring it up.
We give them that email?
That email is something I have no idea. I think it's joyboysshow@gmail.com.
And we're prepared.
Yes. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So, yeah, well, get ready for the inaugural house rules. I almost called it house party.
Yes.
Everybody, it's Joy Boys. This is Brian.
It's Rob.
And Rob, this is the Resident Evil Remaster from those many years ago.
Yes, the one that took forever to get off the GameCube.
Yes, right, which is so weird to me. So it's house rules. Rob isn't just playing Resident Evil.
Nope.
Rob is playing Resident Evil using Ben with two N's -gaming.co.uk's randomizer mod. And a quick heads up to everybody out there. I don't know that he's updating this mod anymore. The most recent version is 1.25. That is not what we're playing. We are playing version 1.098 because when I played this the last time, I ran into no issues using it. But that was on Windows 10. For some reason, the latest updates don't work on Windows 11.
Oh.
So this could very easily end up in game crashes. So I did test to make sure it does work.
You did say it's a randomizer.
That's right. I mean, it's no more random than that. So I do want to explain to everybody, if you're not familiar with this mod, how it actually works, especially if you've played this game before. As Rob's playing the game, you're going to see items exactly where you've always seen them, looking exactly like they've always looked. It won't be until he actually goes to pick up that item when we get that screen that says, do you want to pick up blah, blah, blah? That's when we see what it really is. There are certain items that will always be where they always were because they need to be so that you don't get stuck in the game.
See, that's where I've seen some randomizers that were completely random.
Yes.
To where it hard locked you into like, well, you can't get this key, so you obviously can't go any further. Time to just restart. Well, and that's what I was afraid of happening.
Sure. And that's where we end up into a little bit of an unknown territory here because I don't know which version of this mod I used back on Windows 10. It was whatever was latest at that time. and he didn't date stamp his readmes.
Okay.
So I don't know if it was one earlier than we're using or later at that time. So I just know I did play pretty deep when I did it.
Okay.
So Rob, I need you to make a choice, and everybody at home, there may be some weird blinking on the screen at a couple points here because this mod doesn't work in a way where it installs itself and it just works when you go to play the game. So you're gonna play normal difficulty.
Okay.
But you need to choose whether you play as Chris or Jill. And before you make that choice, let me tell you, there is one potential danger issue with Chris. Both of the characters end up having that yawn situation, the giant snake, where you have to run from one area to the other.
Right.
As Jill, how fast you get there determines what happens with Richard.
Right. Right.
But you're always just playing as Jill. As Chris, if you don't make it in time, you then switch to playing as Rebecca. However, my understanding is that might cause it to crash. So you can still make the call, which one you want to do, but just hopefully the map in your head is super good still.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not. Like I've told you before, I've always been wanting to go back and just back to back the Resident Evil games.
Sure, yeah.
Like just not having any time, but that's been one of my one of my goals is to start from chronological 0.
Yeah.
And go forward from there and just back to back the Resident Evil games.
So am I hearing that this is going to be a Jill one then?
Yes, this is going to be a Jill sandwich.
Right, perfect. So I have to pop out of the game real fast. And I have to... So in advance of opening the game, I have to use a thing that generates the seed that the game will work off of. So I generated both of them. And so I'm deleting the Chris ones. And then the Jill ones will remain. So now I have to open up the trainer executable. By the way, there is also a patch they recommend you do this with. Oh, actually, you know what? This was easier than last time. So it is good to go. So I think once this comes back up, we'll make sure my mouse is out of the way. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I hid my OBS on myself, which I did not mean to do. Okay. So I think once it's good on my screen. So do you still have control?
Yep.
All right. Let's resident some evils.
We're going new game, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, new game, and then evil. I can't believe I talked over the most iconic thing. We don't want to change any of these. Oh, well, you can change the controls if you want to go tank.
No.
Okay.
No.
But everything else we should leave for the time being.
Okay. I just didn't push A hard enough?
Maybe. So, all right. Now, I believe that's
two.
the
That's
one.
normal.
Yeah. The reason why I'm like iffy here is because he made this for hard and normal and not easy. And his README is wrong because originally when they released this, you had to unlock hard. And so he says to click the top one, which I don't believe is correct. So I think you want to. You've been approved.
Excellent.
Don't forget, you get, I think, outfits from the start.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, there's the BSAA version. I thought it was more than that. I guess it's just those. There's Rock Punching Chris.
Yeah, there's Resident Evil 5 Chris. I'm gonna go with her stars.
Yeah, I think
it's too classic.
Agreed.
Jill Valentine.
Alpha team is flying around the forest zone.
Oh man!
So city, where we are searching for the
I remember.
Yep, I knew you were gonna, because I wanted to talk about it too. Go for it.
So I remember this happening on the PlayStation. In fact, I think I still have I might still have the Resident Evil 1 disc.
Okay.
And oh my god, I remember like going back now and watching those cutscenes from that original game. Holy crap. Like the live action Resident Evil cutscenes
Yep.
were amazing.
So-
Like in the worst way, down to like the fact that Jill was a blonde, right?
Right. And that's what I was going to bring up is we talked about that on some other episode of something we did recently. And the funny thing is, since you and I last recorded, it turns out there's a fan base that has been looking for those actors, and they couldn't find her. And they found her.
Really?
And they just found her, I think, in December. It's,
like in a good way, not in like a crappy way, right?
Oh, no. Literally just finding them because they weren't using their real names. Because my understanding is this game originally was 96, right?
I believe so.
So back then, voice acting in video games was still so new that SAG-AFTRA didn't count the credits for those.
Right.
And so people were using their fake names because they were worried about losing their access to SAG-AFTRA and their insurance.
Oh man, I mean, video games just recently got their due for voice actors,
Right.
and I mean, so did it. I was actually talking to my cousin Josh.
Yep.
About this yesterday. How the crossover, the overlap between video game voice actors and anime voice actors, like stuff didn't pop off until anime became popular. Like stuff didn't pop off until video games became less of a hobby of weirdos and more mainstream.
Yeah.
Like, because I told him, like, I remember, because he was talking about watching One Piece. And I told him, like, I watch everything subtitled because of the bad voice acting that used to exist. Like, you remember the old Mega Man.
Yep.
Dr. Wywee?
Yep.
Mega Man, we have to go after Dr. Wywee. It's Mega Man, Capcom, Resident Evil.
Yeah, right.
But,
They're
like,
connected.
having the old live action from this... Like before, they used to just grab everybody that was on the staff,
Right.
to do their voice roles and stuff.
Right.
But so I'm glad that they found this person in a good way.
Yeah, and they can like now stuff can be updated to be like this is this actor who's weirdly iconic, and never
Right.
could work off of that iconism.
Do you think that will yield anything positive for those actors?
Not quite your ordinary house.
I don't think so. Sad to say,
Hey, Whisker,
because my
where's Chris?
understanding is that most of them aren't still
Don't want to
acting.
go back out there.
I mean, do you think that, like,
Fine.
Maybe convention stuff, they might be able to make some money off of that.
yeah, or even like, hey, this was, like a cameo or whatever. Because like believe me, I've been tempted to pay $10 to get Dana Snyder, the voice of Master Shake, to say something to me because I just like him so much.
Yes, agreed. Now, Rob, we can test that the mod is working right in the front here because there's an ink ribbon
Right.
on the thing.
Come on, Barry's Magnum.
It could be. There's a weird jitter in the middle of the screen. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's coming up on your end or not. So
The
it looks,
candlelight?
Oh, maybe that was it. So, yeah, remember
Okay,
it's
that's the quick
those
turn.
controls. Yeah,
Yep. Oh, that's what I was just checking out before I started walking.
sure. So what is it? That might actually be an ink ribbon, which is the other funny thing.
Okay, hang on. I gotta. Okay, got it. Okay. It's okay. Got it. Okay, right trigger is aim. And then I have to hit a button to shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. Which button is to shoot?
It's probably A or X.
Let me just check that. Because I aim.
Yeah.
Okay,
A.
LT is target. Okay.
Gotcha.
It's A.
And
Okay.
LB, interestingly enough.
Oh, okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I didn't hit the wrong button.
Sure. So you shoot Barry and really change the story here. Hey, you got a mansion key if you want it. So it's working.
Yeah, I don't remember what that's for.
You know what? I think you have to
think you better
examine
take a
them,
look
and
at
they'll
this.
tell you if they're the Spade Club, etc.
Is this Master of Unlocking? No, this is Blood.
Jill, let's see if you can find any other clues.
Jill.
I'll be examining this. Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
What are you examining, Barry?
Yeah, the police work by the Stars agents are pretty poor.
Yeah,
these
like
days.
I'm gonna sit here and stare at this here blood for a hot second. Okay, it's not that button.
Would you look? Oh, the inventory.
Okay, nope, that's the map button.
That's good to know too, though.
That's the map button. Okay, oh, it's the B button. Okay. Examine.
I'm so excited. This is the one that came up. Yeah. Oh, it's helmet. That's right. The suits is 2.
Yes.
This is the statue stuff.
Does this remake do the door thing, where it tells you what key goes to what door?
Oh,
Or was that
not
just the
this one?
2
I think
remake?
that's 2. Yeah, I don't think they did it on this one.
All right, we're in the door. It's a loading screen.
Yep.
It's a loading screen. Freeze!
Models still look good.
I tell you what, I will say that it feels weird because
Yeah.
I do have this on PlayStation,
Okay.
and for whatever reason, it feels like, I think it has to do with the dead zone of the sticks is physically different
Sure.
than Xbox. It's locked.
Gotta go the other way, man.
Yeah, they have, it's locked.
Armor. Hot dogs. Are you going to the kitchen first?
Freeze! No, I'm not going to get the kitchen first. Because if I'm not mistaken, there's a Crimson Head around here somewhere.
Oh, yeah. At some point, one shows up, I think.
And I don't have any,
Knowledge where ammo's gonna be?
No, not only that, I don't have any lighters.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So I can burn the crimmies.
Yep.
God, this scene was so iconic.
Yep. For sure. It took me in forever to ever learn that, oh, you can just have... Hey, there's your Crimson Head.
Is it not the A button that I'm supposed to... Oh, are enemies randomized too?
By the way, Rob, I randomized the enemies too.
Oh, yeah, that would have been actually really nice to know. So I didn't just game over and die.
Just to be clear, I didn't tell you on purpose. I mean, what are the odds something bad would happen right there?
Okay. Yeah, because when you said there's your Crimson Head, it took me a second to realize, like, oh my God, it's a real Crimson Head.
So you'll probably want Barry to take that one out.
Because you could just run back.
Yes. Yeah, which, like I was saying, so originally, you could do that from the original release of this game, and I didn't know that. I always wasted the ammo. I don't think I knew until they did the remake on GameCube.
Alpha team is
Okay, we don't need any of that. So, I'm trying to think.
There are only
Like,
3
nope, that was a Crimson Head, so it wouldn't have worked. Like the side shuffle out of the way wouldn't have worked.
Oh, yeah, no. Now, if you get defense items, that'll hold them back a bit.
Because I remember with Resident Evil 2, was that 2? No, that was 2 where you found Brad Vickers.
Yes.
Yeah, there
that's
was
two.
a way you could easily kill Brad Vickers, but you had to have like dead on timing to where
interesting.
when he lunged at you, you have to back up at the last second. He'll fall on the ground and you'll just stomp him.
Gotcha.
Instead of wasting because he takes a lot of bullets.
Yep. Good old chicken heart.
Nope, I keep hitting the wrong button for video games.
Yep.
Is this the helmet key?
Yeah.
It is the helmet key. It doesn't randomize it every time?
No, so that's what I had to do beforehand was generate the seed for it.
So it randomized it once, so that's going to be the helmet key.
Exactly.
Gotcha. I was expecting something different.
So if people are curious as to what the issue is with the updated versions on Windows 11, what happens is Windows 11 closes out the actual mod itself when you go to play the game. And so you have to leave that open because it writes it in on the fly.
Oh, right. I have to put a thing in there to open the clock.
That gunfire. I'm counting on you to investigate, Jill.
Sure thing, Wesker.
I actually never saw that cutscene before.
Oh, when you try to leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured. I wanted to see if you found that. Yeah, like you can't go back and explore because, like, if you're familiar with this game enough, like, because I believe there's actually ammo or something out there sitting on one of those side tables.
Okay.
So, like, if you go back out and get it, it's like, oh, you can't do that. Yeah, your fireplace opens up the clock.
Yep.
Rooster key.
Always rooster keys. But so, like, if we do end up with a generation here for the seed that is really too tough, at least it's quick enough to generate another one.
Okay, so does this... I can't remember.
Oh, yeah, in the original you could. I don't know about in this one.
Yeah, you could cheese it and auto-aim at it.
Yes. Yeah, I don't think you can do it in this one. No, she would have done it there. So you'll just want to run like hell.
Yeah, because I don't know what it is.
Oh, this should be the same again. Well, yeah, so it's going to be that again. Oh, no.
Oh, the door!
Oh, this is not good.
Juke him! Juke him! Juke him!
Nice. Boy, they're fast.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I keep trying to aim like where I'm going with the stick, and it is not. The controls for this game aren't good.
Yeah, even on the remaster side of things, it's not. That
Because
was always a part of it, though.
It's like hold the direction you're holding to run, no matter what angle it switches to.
Right.
And that defeats my brain.
Barry!
Yep.
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
It's totally the same one that was following me.
Do I take 3 bullets from a Magnum?
What the hell is this thing?
Crim Crim?
I found Kenneth killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
That is, why is Barry a hunter?
What are you talking about? That's totally Barry.
Barry? What?
So I'm guessing the hunters aren't activated in the story yet.
They're not.
So they'll just stand there? Yeah, I knew that one was going to be the same thing.
Okay. Yes, I know how to examine an item. Thank you.
How galling. That's funny. I didn't know the hunters were just going to stand there.
Like, he's just... It's like, you're not... Shit.
What happened? I don't know what happened.
There's an enemy back there.
Right.
And I don't know what kind.
Oh, other than the hunter?
Look.
Huh. It's not just pointing at the hunter?
I can hear something skittering. Can you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it is pointing at the hunter.
Okay.
Hey, buddy. And the zombie's gone.
Yep.
Does it trigger if I shoot?
That's what I've been wondering the whole time.
I'm going over here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over here because I am. I can't. I forgot what I had to put
Yeah,
that crest
something
in.
opens that up. Yep. He's awake now. Or not. No, he's awake.
Wesker, help me! Wesker, help me!
Where the hell were you, Barry?
Right? There was just a hunter standing there. It's like
Jill, help me look.
Barry's just standing there in a hunter costume.
Good idea.
This'll get him. Oh my God, no!
He saw you.
I'm dead.
You're fine.
Oh my God, no! That's Tyrant right there.
Now, good news on that.
Yeah, I found him. If that's what you're talking about, I found him.
Here's the good news on that front. Or wait, I don't know if I did that actually now that I think about it. I think I did. So the mod actually lets you choose the speed of the Tyrant between the fast helicopter one and the slow lab one.
Yeah.
I think I picked slow, or I picked random. I didn't pick all fast.
So Tyrant's going to be in that hallway.
Yes. And remember, this is the remake, so he can go up those stairs.
Yeah.
Because that's the good news we have to share today.
Oh, man.
Yeah, he died so early. Nobody dies this early in Resident Evil.
Shoot. I was not expecting Tyrant to be standing there like, what's up? I'm your problem now.
I was kind of hoping you would have got what had happened to me in the test, which was it was a Neptune there.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
That's the shark, right?
Yes, it is.
Just so there's just a shark in the lobby.
Around the forest
No, I think I got worse.
northwest
Oh,
of the
yeah.
city.
That's what I'm saying. I
yeah.
wish you would have got what
No,
I got.
I think I got way worse. I think I got way worse.
Disappeared
Now,
during the middle of the
a reminder, especially for those who don't know.
Yeah, there's a hallway where dogs break through the glass.
Well, there's that, but I was actually talking about the main hallway again.
Their
If you
outlandish
recall,
reports
Rob,
of families
you
being
can't
attacked
go
by
into any
things
other
about
door
10
until you go around that bottom
victims
floor all the way.
were apparently
Yeah, until I check everything.
That's right.
the Bravo
But I
team
can't remember
sent
where
in
the
to
helmet
investigate.
key goes to. I thought it goes to the gate that leads outside.
Now, I wasn't too mean to Rob, if anybody's thinking I'm too mean to him, because there's something else this mod does that I turned off. Rob, it was possible for me to set this up so that every door you walk into is connected randomly to a different door.
Oh, I saw that.
Okay.
That's awful.
That one literally kind of made me ill. And I think just because it's like, oh, you know, we know where all these rooms are. We've seen this mansion so many times. Like, I may have said this in something else that we recorded before, but this mansion in particular, I feel like is the most...
Barry.
It's one of those places in video games where I feel like you could randomly drop a gamer into and we would know how to traverse it.
Right.
It's just one of those locations.
What was that scene?
Yeah, I don't remember that either.
Yeah, I never got that. I was trying to get this, and she just went, Barry.
Barry, you and your bloodlust. Always looking at piles of blood. Not pools, but piles.
Barry? Oh, I don't need to go back there. Wesker's back there.
But I mean, so
All right, I'm gonna go down to the
15
kitchen
rounds.
and figure out like what's down there.
Oh,
before
yeah.
I go up against that obvious crimson head.
Yeah, because normally it's what, 2 zombies in the kitchen? One that wakes up and another one that walks through the door, I think, right?
Yeah.
I'm so glad Rob is finally able to play the randomizer mod on this.
Wait, isn't there a thing? I don't know if it still exists.
What's that?
I thought there was an instance where at these stairs, if you aimed it right, you could shoot the camera.
Oh, really?
I'm trying to remember if that was Resident Evil or a different game.
Huh. Oh, no. You know what? Wasn't that Resident Evil 2 originally in that weapon the shop? Oh, sword key for that. Can't you do that when you go into the weapon shop where that guy like refuses to leave?
I think so. I tried to remember. Yeah, there was an instance to where like you could shoot the camera, and I thought it was in Resident Evil 1.
Maybe it was, and I'm thinking something else. See, look, it's fine.
Like it just sucks that it doesn't trigger.
Yeah, right from there.
Don't run! Oh my god, I was smashing the A button! Ow. Piss off. There we go. Old Resident Evil, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, exactly.
Old Resident Evil. Barry, get him!
Barry,
What is it?
look out! It's a
It's still really funny.
Hi. I'll talk to you later.
Still really, really funny. Zombie here.
Fire warm.
Who put this here? Yeah, because this is where, like, you hear it skitter away. Yeah. It gets up
right.
and opens and closes the door.
Yes. You're right. I did forget about that. All right, now you better run around this downstairs.
Oh, God, I hope this isn't Fast Tyrant.
I'm pretty sure I was trying to be nice and I picked slow. Why is Barry all these monsters? Yeah, so you just have to make that circle first. Oh, he can't go down those?
Hell yeah.
Okay, that's good to know. 15 rounds, you got him.
Do I have a knife?
Yes. She
Do I?
starts with both. Oh, this is going to end poorly.
Where's his range? It looks like I should be hitting him.
Yeah, but you know what? I bet you it's based on plane.
Oh, good point.
Yeah. Video games.
Oh, you're the 2 emblems.
Yeah. Who knows where those are? There's. See, look, it's fine. Barry's not worried.
Yeah, right?
No, nothing. What's going on around here? I can't figure it out.
Same here.
Chris and now Wesker.
There's not much we can do.
Hey.
We can search them separate. I'll investigate the dining room.
Well, at least I know he can't go
Okay,
up
then.
those
I'll try the
stairs.
door on the other
Yes,
side.
right.
So, like, if I had the right equipment, I could blow him away from the
That's
stairs.
yes, that's very true.
From the first floor.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot. It's a lockpick.
Is she the master of unlocking?
Use of it.
Which is weird considering he had it and not her.
Right?
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah, the bad thing is there's a couple crimmies in the way.
No, Rob, we'll meet up in this hall. Oh. Where did he go? Yeah, right. Get the knife ready.
No, I was seeing if it auto-locked onto
Oh.
him. It doesn't.
Did we just 8-bit despawn a tyrant?
He's gone. He's just gone.
Well, you know what, though? That's perfect. Let's actually do an episode break here.
Okay.
And then we'll go into the next room and see what happens.
Okay.